My timeline.
She watch
My timeline.
She watch
On my Instagram.
Blowing kiss.
All on my Twitter page.
Retweet. Duck face on
She on her
everything.
timeline.
She lurk.
On her Instagram.
Taking pics.
All on her Twitter
Them pretty
page.
lips. Duck face on
She on
everything.
my timeline.
She
My
watch.
timeline. My Instagram.
Blowing
My
kiss.
Instagram. My Twitter page. My Twitter
Retweet.
page.
Duck face on
Her
everything.
timeline, her
She
timeline, her Instagram,
Taking
her
pics.
Instagram, her Twitter
Them
page, her
pretty
Twitter
lips.
page.
Duck face on
My
everything.
timeline,
She
my
watch.
timeline, my Instagram, my
Blowing kiss.
Instagram, my Twitter page, my Twitter page.
Duck face on everything.
Her timeline.
What's going on, everyone out there, man? We back with another Man versus Woman show right now. Another episode right here, season 3. And I'm one of your hosts. It's your boy Suave.
And it's your girl, Lena Love.
And we going to talk about this topic today, man. No guest today. You know, we had, our guest had a family emergency, so wish them the best on whatever they're taking care of, man. But we do have a topic for y'all today, man. I'm looking real bright, like a ghost, man. I look
You
like Michael
are.
Jackson.
You look bright.
Look like Michael Jackson right
Yeah.
now. So shout out to Sky. I said I was gonna shout her out, man. My little engineer right there. She completed this Lego set by herself. You know, shout out to her. I'm
Nice.
proud of her. Shout out to, you know, my OG and also, man, my little Joey, you know. So we're gonna get this thing cracking, man. So the topic today: would you have sex with your friend's ex? It's a tough one because it's some gray areas right there, man. I mean, some people feel like if you know, they're not together anymore, then it's all cool. Some people feel like, well, they're not together anymore. I'm gonna ask my friend first, like, hey, do I have your blessing to do this? And 9 times out of 10, it'd be like a yay or nay on it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people be like, oh, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they hold grudges though. Like, what you
Right.
think though, Lena? What do you think? Would you have sex with your friend's ex? And
Honestly, and what?
I was about to say, I mean, there are situations when this person haven't talked to this ex in like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you
I
think?
feel like it could still be a sticky situation though that you might not want to get yourself into, right? Because let's say it has been 5 years down the line, right? And you guys happen to meet each other, but on a different, you know, in a different perspective this time. Then if you're not nice enough person to think like, man, but you dated my friend, and this might not be a this might not be a good idea because then one of my friend find out somehow, and it can cause a lot of issues, especially if you and that friend are close, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally, I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. Like I wouldn't have the heart to do something like that. I don't know how some people do it. Listen, I've even had a person do it to me before. Like
Right.
I had a female best friend who dated an ex of mine that I felt like was my first love. So like
Mhm.
and that's what caused me not to trust females anymore. I just gotta be honest. That's what really caused me not to trust females anymore. But once she did that, her and I never spoke a day in our lives ever again. And she dated my
Wow.
brother at the time. So yeah, no.
Well,
No.
what up, G Millie? Leah, what's good? Leah said, girl code, absolutely not. But if you do, don't tell nobody. You
Right,
know,
right.
it's gonna be drama.
Yeah.
I think that there are some cases where, you know, people have slept with someone's ex and they end up being married, living happily ever after. You know what I'm saying? We had your boy Ray. Ray got on. He said that, you know, his homeboy was dating his wife.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying, his homeboy cheated on it. He ended up scooping up the wife, and now it's his wife, and they have a kid. They live happily ever after. You know what I'm saying? I feel like now me personally, I've never slept with one of my homeboys' ex. Never. You know what I'm saying? I just have a code about it that there's just so many women out there. You know, I don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you a story of what I have done that is close to this. You know what I'm saying? And people out there, you could be, it's debatable on if I was right or wrong with doing this. So listen closely. My ex, okay, me and my ex-girlfriend, we was together, you know, we broke up, and her line sister, so she was in the sorority, and her friend had a roommate. Now it's her friend, and her friend have a roommate. So the roommate has no connection to my ex. You know what I'm saying? I saw the roommate in the club one day. And,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? We talked, kicked it or whatever. I brought it up to her. What up with your A Boogie? I brought it up to her and I said, hey, you know what I'm saying? She came on strong to me, really. And she was like, well, I'm not friends with her. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know her like that. I'm just her friend's roommate. You know, and they weren't roommates anymore at this time. So yeah, I smashed her. Smashed her that night.
Oh my god.
Ate it, and it was cool and everything. Now we're not happily ever out there, but I mean, you know, it's borderline. Now I'm gonna look on my ex side. Now, if my ex found this out, and if she watching this video right now, I don't care. But
well, you shouldn't care anymore now that you're happily married and got kids.
This is the thing, though. If my ex found out now, I know she'll be salty about it. She'll be salty about it. She will look at it like, that's foul. That was not, you know, that was my friend, but she's going to treat it like that was her friend. Like they had a connection when there was no connection. It wasn't a friend. That was her friend's roommate. And I just know that she'll look at it like that. I mean, what you think?
I think they would definitely look at it like that.
What
Just
up,
because with females, right? It's more of a was she your ex's roommate or your ex's friend's roommate?
So the chick I slept with was my ex friend's roommate. So my ex had a friend and she had a roommate. But the roommate and my ex had no connection, never even knew each other.
Okay, so then that, all right, you might get a pass with that one, Suave.
I think it's fair game. Now my man G Million, he said exes period are fair game. So if it's an ex, it's fair game. I've been around people that know that. You know what I'm saying? They feel the same way. Like, hey, an ex is an ex. You know what I'm saying? Geek, on the other hand, feel like an ex is not fair game. So if it's your friend, ex, Geek saying leave it alone. I'm with you, Geek. If
I would leave it alone. That would cause way too many problems.
Too much drama, because look at the relationship that I'm built with. Let's say, for example, me and Geek, we ain't built the relationship. We cool, you know what I'm saying? Brothers at arms and everything, right? Okay. He break up with a chick. I hook up with that chick. It's gonna, Geek don't agree with that. Now there's animosity between me and Geek. And then later on down the line, me and that girl not even together anymore. So all that drama that got started for nothing. And I lost my homeboy as a friend and gained nothing but drama. You know what I'm saying? It felt good at the moment, but I'm not willing to roll the dice on that. That's just me.
Yeah, I would not want any parts of that, just because I know the drama that can come from it.
Now, Geek saying this though, and I feel y'all. This is what I said earlier. Geek is saying you gotta let somebody know. So if you know what I'm saying, you want to holler at let's say that your ex, your friend's ex came at you, they're coming at you strong and everything. You know what I'm saying? Geek is saying, hey, come and holler at me, let me know. You know what I'm saying, so I can give you your blessings on that.
Yeah.
And move forward. So it won't be no beef between us. You know what I'm saying?
But what if you do all that and the person is still like, what if the person gives you their blessing, but then also be like, I don't want. Sorry, I read her comment and then I lost my train of thought. But no, like, let's say your friend, right? Your friend, well, your friend gives you the blessing to date their ex,
Uh-huh.
but then your friend also says, "Well, if you're gonna date my ex, I don't see a reason for us to be friends because you had that thought in the first place." Like, how would you feel about that?
Me personally, let's say I was that type of person. Then at that moment, I'm gonna be like, nah, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know, now that's just me though. I'm like, no, I cherish our relationship better. If it's gonna come to that, I'm good. I'm not finna roll the dice on our friendship based on a woman that I met that may not be long term. You know what I'm saying? That's a large
Hello,
gamble.
can you see
That's a
me?
large gamble.
All right, cool. Would you feel like their response to that? I know I just gotta pick up right where I left off. Would you feel like their response to that is fair, or would you feel like they're being overdramatic? If
No, I
they were
think
to
it's
be like,
fair.
"Hey, listen, I'll give you the blessing, but we can no longer be friends." Like, would you feel like that's being extra or that's fair?
I think it's fair game because one, if I look at it like this, there's so many women out there. Why would I just have my eyes on someone that my friend used to date? You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
then it got to be somewhere in my head that I was kind of feeling her. I had some thoughts of her when they was together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, I get it. You see someone that's attractive, you give them their props. Hey, man, that's an attractive person. But
Yeah.
is it worth your friendship with someone that you built and strong that you definitely can trust? Is that worth losing that person? You know, to me, it's not
Yeah.
worth it. It's not worth it. You know, um, if if she'll jump off, let me see if he or she is a jump off. You
Yeah.
know, and that means we're not really dating. We weren't together, but we messed around, you know what I'm saying? And now we're not messing around no more. And my boy, he's like, hey, dad, she coming at me. What should I do? I mean, I want
Yeah.
to hit it, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what's up. I give the blessings on that. I'll be like, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I still wouldn't do it.
You still wouldn't do it?
No. No, I don't
if they
care.
if they gave you blessings on it, if they said that let's say that the ex came to your friend and said, hey, I'm feeling Lena and I want to see what's up with her. Are you cool with that? And the friend be like, yeah. I mean, she talked to you. I'm like, look, I don't want no breaking up, no relationship with y'all, no friendship with y'all. Is it gonna be cool? Cause if it is, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
If the friend be like, yeah, that's cool, and then the guy come to you and tell you that, hey, I got the blessings from what's the name, your friend. If you need to hear or see the message or anything, would you be okay with it then?
Um, I feel like I still wouldn't be okay with it because my friend can say that they're okay with that all they want. But think about it. If you're my friend and we're close as hell, right? And we're together all the time, and now I'm
Mm-hmm.
with your ex, you know that's gotta make your friend feel salty to see you with their ex. Especially if you guys all would be hanging out together. Because I'm pretty sure there will be moments where you guys would all be together. So, like, that would make me salty as hell for me to sit there and look at my friend and be like, "Why the hell?" Or better yet, I've been in this situation before because I've had my best friend before date my ex.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing her and date my ex and it being recent, like I was never able to be friends with her because I felt like she betrayed me. So I wouldn't be okay with that. I don't care if it's just to sleep with that person one time or no, I couldn't do it because I feel like in the back of my head, I would resent my friend and in probably more ways than one for even thinking about doing something like that.
I think that I've never, not that I know of, I don't have a friend that ever did that to me. You know what I'm saying? And I've never done that to anyone else besides that situation I told you. You know what I'm saying? That's not really, to me, that's not, they weren't friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I think that my ex would look at it like that was still wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think also that if that person that's the ex is coming out there, you know what I'm saying, that person's close friend or friend or anything like that, I don't think they'll say anything good. I think they, trying to hurt that person.
Now
Low key. I think they low key trying to hurt that person.
I've also have been that girl in the situation where it was two guy friends and I was the girl that they had the conversation about. Where I dated one friend and then him and I broke up and then his friend came at me. And they both ended up being okay with it, with me not dating the one and now dating the other one. And it was an awkward situation because the three of us still hung out all the time. So it kind of put me in a little bit of a weird situation because here I was, once I seen the ex of mine, then those feelings kind of came back, and then I started to think like, all right, what am I doing here? Like, do I really see myself happy with their friend, or should I stop things? And I ended up stopping things, and because somewhere around that line, it didn't feel okay anymore. But I have been in a situation both ways though, so
I'm gonna flip the strip on that. I'm gonna give you a different scenario now. Now, I'm with you on this, Geek. It's like going behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Your homeboy going behind your back. You know, if they do something like that. Now, let me flip it. Let me change the scenario, because some of this sometimes happen. Let's say you, Lena, break up with someone, right? Your homegirl never knew that y'all was dating. You know what I'm saying? But she meet this guy, by some kind of luck or chance. The guy don't know her as being your friend. She don't know him as someone you was dating. And they start dating. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, some kind of, I don't know, friend gets together, birthday, whatever. She bring him. And they've been doing the do and everything. You know what I'm saying? So once you see that guy with your friend, what do? I mean, are you gonna tell her that, because he know it, once he see her, like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But he don't know that y'all friends though. Not to that birthday party. What do you do then?
That's definitely different. So for me, I would I first of all, I ask a million one questions. So I would ask my friend, hey, how did you guys meet? And because I would ask all those questions, right? To make sure nothing lined up to when he was talking to me or dating me at any point in time, right? Because first of all, that's what I want to make sure first. Because the moment I realize something like that, oh no, now I gotta tell you, hey, listen, him and I.
But let's say you didn't. Like, all that checked out. You know what I'm saying?
If all that checked out, I feel like if all that checked out and I seen that she was happy and and she never knew in the first place, I would be very hesitant to want to say something. Because let's say I say something and then it ruins her train of thought, and then now she's breaking up with the dude and she was really happy. Now I'm gonna feel like the asshole because I possibly ruined that for her. You know what I mean? So it might be different for me in that situation.
Now
I don't know.
I was actually in a situation like that.
Well, let me say, if it's the case where he treated me like a complete asshole, and that's how I seen him in the relationship and stuff like that, oh no, I'm telling her. Or if I slept with him and it wasn't great, and she about to do the same thing, I'm gonna be like, listen, it ain't gonna be worth it. I'm just telling you that now. I mean, you could test your little theory yourself, because it might be different for everybody else. But Listen, I might just have to break somebody's heart, but that's just me.
I'm gonna be all right. So let me tell you my situation. All right, I'm in college. I was dating this one girl. Everything was cool. It didn't work out, so we parted ways. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
go to a fraternity party at a whole nother campus. You know what I'm saying? Whole nother campus. Met this chick. We cool and everything. This is like months later, maybe. You
Oh
know,
my god.
start talking this shit. Everything cool. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta um bring you down. You gotta chill with me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yada yada, right? After that day, maybe like a week later, you know what I'm saying? I get a call from the girl I used to date. You know what I'm saying? She's like, hey, you know this girl named yada yada. I said, yeah, I know her. You know what I'm saying? I just met her. How you know that? You know what I'm saying? And, she was like, she's my first cousin. I was
Oh
like, I
no.
said, what? I was like, no, man, send me a picture of her. Man, she sent me a picture of her, of me and her. You know, so I hit her up. I said, hey, do you have a cousin named yada yada? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, yeah. I told her about it. She said she knew you on campus. You know what I'm saying? I was just asking about you. You know, cause we went to the same school. And I said, man, I used to date her. She said, yeah, she told me that, yada yada, you know, but she said it's cool. I said, well, look, I'm gonna be real. I'm not cool though. I'm not cool with that because I know her. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah, I
I
know
start,
her. Like,
yeah, if I start talking to you, she know what I'm gonna do to you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do that because it's gonna start a lot of drama. You know what I'm saying? So I broke it off with her. We never slept together, and I wanted her bad, boy. Ooh, I wanted her bad. But we never slept together. I broke it off then. And I'm like, dang, dad, I'm so nice, man. How I let that get away? But I did what I had to do to keep down drama. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'd have did it, then it would have been drama, you know. Even though it didn't look like it was, but I saw the future. I'm like, nah, my spider sense is
oh,
tingling. I should pass this up. I'm gonna pass this up. You know what I'm saying? And we never talked again.
now I've recently had the situation where my little sister's ex wanted to date me now years later. And his argument about it was, well, that's when we were younger. I was like, I'm sorry. You was with my little sister. Like that
Mm-hmm.
don't sit well with me. I'm uncomfortable with that. I am not that kind of person. I will never be that kind of person, especially because that was my sister. Like, and it's caused me and that person to not really be friends anymore. And I'm okay with that. Like every time um we're in the same room together because I'm really close friends with one of his friends and
Mm-hmm.
he currently lives with him. So every time I'm at his house, technically, with my friend, like, just recently, him and I got into an argument because he thought he was gonna say something slick underneath his tongue. We grew up together, so he know I don't play that. And then
Mm.
his mom had to tell him to shut his mouth because now he was getting disrespectful because of how he was putting his hands on a little kid and making a little kid cry. So for me, I'm sorry if I see you physically hitting a kid for no reason.
What
I'm
they
gonna
got to do with
defend.
somebody dating though, Lena?
I mean, it don't. But my stories always go into different stuff. But um, uh, whatever. So pretty much, my little sister's ex boyfriend wanted to date me, and I had to be the person to be like, hell no. Would
Right.
never. I would never do it. I'm sorry. I'm just not that kind of person. I don't have it in me to do that. I mean, I don't find him attractive anyway. So that's why I would
Mm-hmm.
never do it. But still, because he was with my little sister, I could never do that.
It's crazy. Well, look, man, this is the end game of this TV show right now. On this episode, my bad, not the TV show. This episode, um, tell us your opinions, man. I mean, would you date your ex? You know, and all those scenarios that we gave, like, would you date your friend's ex, man? Would you do that? You know, um, me personally, I say don't do it. It keeps down drama. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't
Don't
do
do it.
it.
Don't
You
do
know,
it.
It's so many people out there, so many. Just let it pass, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Some people they can't do that, but find it in your spirit
Yeah,
to do
don't
that.
do
That's
it.
my advice.
Don't do it.
But look, man, catch us on the next episode next Wednesday. Out.
Peace.
Oh, y'all couldn't see my peace sign. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
My timeline,
She watch,
on my Instagram,
Blowing kiss.
all on my Twitter page.
retweet, duck face on
She on her
everything.
timeline,
She lurk,
on her Instagram,
taking pics.
all on her Twitter
Them pretty
page.
lips, duck face on
She on
everything.
my timeline,
She
my
watch,
timeline, my Instagram,
Blowing
my
kiss.
Instagram, my Twitter page, my Twitter
retweet,
page.
duck face on everything.
Timeline,
She
her
lurk,
timeline, her Instagram,
taking
her Instagram,
pictures.
her Twitter
Them
page, her
pretty
Twitter
lips.
page.
duck face on
My
everything.
timeline, my timeline, my Instagram, my Instagram, my Twitter page, my Twitter page.
Duck face on everything.